Good morning. Welcome to our Arbor Day ceremony. Jacksonville has a long tradition of observing Arbor Day and supporting beautification efforts. A long line of impressive citizen volunteers have served to lead, advise, advocate, and do hands-on work to advance efforts that improve the appearance of our city. Today we're here because of the COVID-19 situation. Instead of being at Northwoods Park Middle School where we had planned, we're here at the intersection of Marine Blvd and US17 Bypass to help beautify this area with a new tree. This is going to be different from any other observance that we've done. We're going to observe social distancing, and we've limited the number of people that we can have here today. We've never had an observance that was a virtual rather than a school or park, but today we want to continue our pledge to honor trees. Each of you who watch this ceremony and all of you who appreciate trees, you become a part of this legacy of seeking a better Jacksonville through improving our appearance. Today's purpose is twofold. One, to celebrate Arbor Day and what it means, and two, to add more trees to our urban forest of the city. As is our custom, I'm going to read the proclamation. Whereas Arbor Day is celebrated to emphasize our belief in the importance of tree planting as a legacy for future generations, and whereas trees protect land and structures by reducing runoff, binding soil, cutting heating and cooling costs, and minimizing flood damage. And whereas trees develop community pride and unity by giving people an opportunity to work together as they plant and care for them. And whereas trees reduce the cost of controlling stormwater runoff in addition to offsetting greenhouse gases from cars and homes. And whereas the City of Jacksonville, through our landscaping and urban forest efforts, will continue to beautify our city by planting, caring for, and preserving our trees for future generations. Therefore, today is proclaimed Arbor Day in the City of Jacksonville, and I urge all citizens to celebrate this special day by supporting efforts of protecting our trees and woodlands and to further our urban forest programs for the well-being of our present and future generations.
Let us give honors to trees in poetry. No poem is more associated with Arbor Day than Trees by Joyce Kilmer. Mr. Kilmer was a journalist and a poet who was killed in World War I. He enlisted to fight in the war, although he was not required to do so. He was a literary art editor and later on the staff of the New York Times. His strong religious faith and dedication to the natural beauty of the world influences much of Kilmer's work and is reflected in the often quoted poem Trees. Trees, a poem by Joyce Kilmer. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair. Upon those bosom snow was lain, who ultimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree.
This is the 4th time that the City of Jacksonville has been recognized as a Tree City USA. The program of the National Arbor Day Foundation recognizes communities that spend at least $2 per capita for an urban forestry program. Observe Arbor Day, have a tree care ordinance, and have a tree board that promotes the health and beauty of trees. We are proud to receive this city recognition for the 40th time, and we continue the tradition that has been established long before us. The Memorials and the Honor Program. The Memorials and the Honor Program is a legacy of the city of Jacksonville. It began as a simple method of memorializing a loved one with the gift of a tree that would be planted to help the beautification of Jacksonville. It was successful, and many trees was planted. Now, the Memorial and Honor Programs offers opportunities not only to memorialize or honor someone or some event with a tree, but as the opportunity to make the gift in the form of a flower bed, landscaping, or other seasonal enhancement in our park and memorials. To participate in the Memorial and Honor Program, contact the city office or go online to the city website for more information.
Thank you all for participating in today's observance. We want to thank the staff of our Parks Division who have been a part of our Jacksonville City ceremonies. Arbor Day is a great time to acknowledge those who help keep our city beautiful. First, we give appreciation to City Manager Dr. Richard Woodruff, who is the undisputed leader and creator of the Clean and Green Jacksonville. Thank you. Michael LaCorey is the Director of Parks Facilities. Scott Marina Perozzi is the Assistant Parks Superintendent. Jason Smith serves as a person responsible for city forestry issues, and he is the city's horticulturist. I want to use an adaptation of an old Greek saying that Warren Buffett was fond of saying, "Someone sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree long ago." We want you to help plant trees today so that others who come behind you will enjoy their shade. In Jacksonville, we're enjoying the work done by citizens years ago with the Beirut trees, beautification efforts, and an attitude that appearance matters. Join us today in your own way. Plant a tree, beautify an area, and respect our appearance. Now we're going to plant trees.